Today we're making the Chrysanthemum, a classic cocktail that's got a delicious balance, despite the fact that it has a very odd variety of ingredients. And it's a pinky out drink.
Welcome to Common Man Cocktails. I'm your host, Derrick Schommer. That's Ian Andrews.
Yeah, and this is going to be the Chrysanthemum.
Yes! You can spell it. Say it. Whatever it is.
Yeah, you spelled it. I said it. It's great. This was submitted by Philip Parker, and today's episode is produced by Chrysanthemum.
Wow! You've been sitting there thinking that in your head?
No, I just kind of wung it. Is that correct?
I would wong it that way too.
All right. The recipe is 2 ounces of dry vermouth. We got the Via Whisper Dry. A full ounce of Benedictine, one of my favorite herbal spirits. Yep. A quarter ounce of absinthe, which we're using absinthe, root from Rouvert.
I was hoping you were going to say it.
No.
This is from the absinthe.com, I believe.
We're just going to combine them in the mixing glass, 30-second stir, pour it into the chilled coupe glass, and we're going to garnish with an orange twist.
Yeah, I would tell you where I got this. I'll see if I can write it below in the comments. This is one of our samples we did in one of the past reviews. I've got all these half samples of absinthe. I'm like, dude, we're always using the same 3 absinthes. We can totally make this better.
Yeah.
We make it better!
It's clear ice is going to be good in this one.
That's why I brought it out, dude.
I thought so.
There's a little bit of a not so clearness to it, but whatever. There is a little history to this. I found this after Philip submitted the drink. The drink was once credited as being part of Harry Craddock's 1930 Savoy cocktail book, which I've talked about. If you've watched our book on top cocktail recipe books, you should probably own. But it's actually published in Hugo Einstein's 1916 recipe for mixed drinks, which is a deep, dark, long time ago.
I have something to bring. I have a whole bunch of atomizers to bring over for you for stuff like this. Yeah.
Oh, Bobby sent that thing too.
Oh, I'll go get
It's
it.
upstairs.
I don't know what Bobby sends that thing.
Well, Einstein. Well, the author Hugo doesn't give you any history to it. And the Savoy does mention Chrysanthemum was well known and very popular in American bars. The SS Europa, the American bar SS Europa.
It's a German cruise ship, right?
Yeah, the SS Europa was a German. You can read pretty quick. Oh, you didn't. You actually knew this. It's from a 1920s German cruise ship.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Thought so.
There you go. It took its maiden voyage, New York, March 1930. You can find the history for that on SeriousEats.com. If you look for the Chrysanthemum on Serious Eats, I just did a quick Goog, so I didn't do background checks and all that stuff because I'm not a police officer. This drink falls into the category, because it's on a Thursday, it's more complicated. It requires an additional beverage that you might not have.
Benedictine you might not have, even though it's delicious. I recommend it if you haven't tried
absinthe,
it.
I guess.
And absinthe.
Yeah. Both of those kind of fall in the heavy. So this is more of the advanced cocktail, if that's what it takes. For those that haven't figured it yet, there's no more VSOP episodes. It's just a condensed version that I still forget to hit my clock on, so I can remember to time things. But this will be quick, because we're almost already halfway done it anyway. The other thing I should mention is something I probably forgot. It was something to do with Patreon, but we'll get back to that. Oh, that's pretty green.
That's a delicious.
Green. We have a what do you call those? Garnish. Twist for that one.
You can just use your bar spoon. You cut a little thing and you just kind of twist it around the bar spoon.
Oh, that was nice. But if you would have twisted it into the drink, you just missed some awesome essences that shot out.
Well, you know what?
You have more?
I got a backup.
Oh, nice. If you could twist it while you're doing that, you get the spirit spurts itself into your drink. Or the zest, which looks pretty rad. Nice. Take a shot of that.
I like it. I'll take a shot.
Get a photo?
Jen can take a photo and I'll take a shot. How's that?
You can, yeah. I wouldn't shoot it.
No, I'll take a shot.
You might want to sip it.
It smelled pretty good.
Because
as I was stirring. The absinthe and the Benedictine, I think they're probably going to go well together. We'll see. There was no look of disgust, so.
I've never had a drink that tasted like this before.
Chrysanthemum, I get it.
Why?
It kind of makes me think of a chrysanthemum.
Is that the thing you put in your thing on a wedding?
That's a
garnish.
Boutonniere. No, chrysanthemum is a flower.
I know, but so is a boutonniere.
The boutonniere is
It's a bunch of flowers.
Yeah, but no chrysanthemums in there.
Okay.
That's actually not
Snow peas? Wait, no, what's the little white things? Whispers? I don't remember what they call them.
Angel's breath?
Yeah.
Baby's breath?
You remember baby's breath. Whatever.
I think this fits into the classic cocktail. Definitely pre-prohibition era cocktail, right?
It's got the color.
It's got the color.
It's got the taste.
Some strength, but it's got a really cool flavor balance, I think.
It's weird because it's got vermouth, which I'm not a massive fan of. Obviously, don't use like the $6 Noli Prat for this drink because you're not going to get the same flavor profile, I think.
No.
push yourself up to something probably in the $10 to $15 range.
Yeah, you'll get your use out of it. And didn't you do a video on how long vermouth will last?
Yep.
So check that video out.
If I remember.
If you're worried about your vermouth going bad, I don't think you have to worry about it so much because you find a drink you like with vermouth.
Just drink a lot of these.
You drink a few of them. Then.
So there's a little black.
Did you just open this?
A little bit.
Okay, so it's down there after one of these drinks. So another one. You probably got 6, 7, or 8 drinks in that one.
Invite friends over because you won't survive that.
Whatever. Says you.
It's weird that it's got so much vermouth. There's very few drinks that I've had that have so much vermouth, and it doesn't taste fortified to me.
No, it doesn't.
It's because of the sweetness of the Benedictine, I think, and then the distraction of the absinthe at the end. So it's
sweetness of the Benedictine really balances out the drink well.
It's thicker. This drink is thicker. It doesn't. It's not thin. Oh, I'm getting the.
Is that the opposite of thick?
Yeah.
Okay, I get it now.
There is a little bit. If you laugh after, some of the vermouth does kind of present itself. You get a little bit of that vermouthy, fortified taste.
Yeah, a little bit.
I don't know if laughing is related or
I think it's more the absinthe, though. I think the absinthe is coming out when you breathe out.
Maybe it's because I haven't had a sip for a few minutes. It's almost got like a honey note to it.
Yeah, it does.
I could confuse this with like a little bit of a drambuie.
Yeah. It definitely has a little bit of a honey note to it, which is weird because there's nothing in here that says honey.
No.
I mean, this is herbal.
It's definitely...
This is licorice, and this is dry vermouth.
And a lot of herbal qualities in this, like the anise flavor comes out in a lot of products, chartreuse. So like maybe you could think that might be in there if it wasn't absinthe, but it does have a little absinthe.
I think the anisette flavor in here is very muted. It's there,
not aggressive,
but it's not aggressive.
Yeah, if you can't stand any of the flavor, it might bother you. But
that's the tricky thing about absinthe, getting it to work in a cocktail. I think in this cocktail it works really, really well. This is a great drink.
This is true. People.
I feel so much better after college week last week. I was complaining. I think somebody noted that I was being kind of a drink snob, but those drinks were awful. This is really good.
But notice he didn't change his stance. He's just finding it more.
I've just been spoiled.
He's like, "Whoa, this is why."
I've been enlightened, and this is why those drinks were awful, because this is not.
Right, and you don't have. I mean, at the end of the day, our demographic is younger, and I think that college kids could drink this. Other college kids might think you're weird.
Well, they'll grow up one of these days.
Yeah, just grow up
if they're
sooner.
lucky.
But it's not. The thing is, it's not like wildly inaccessible. You just need Benedictine, which you can usually find. If we have it in our liquor store, it's not too bad.
The great thing about absinthe is you don't have to worry about using it if you're in college, especially. You can use it in this drink, and a lot of drinks don't call for a lot of absinthe unless it's like the absinthe frap or something.
So we can.
But you know what? If you're in college, people are gonna come over and be like, "Dude, you want to try some absinthe?" And that bottle will be gone in no time.
You blow people's minds because they're gonna be like, "Oh yeah."
Yeah, and then they're going to stop telling you that they were hallucinating.
Right.
And then you can tell them that no, they weren't, because absinthe doesn't have enough of a hallucination.
Tell them to suck on some sage, bitches.
Yeah.
So that, my friends, Thursday episode. Go to Facebook.com/CocktailTV. Visit us there. I post the pictures that you're seeing at the beginning of these episodes when Ian's reading off the instructions. They're all there for your reference. You can go there, you can download it, you can print it, you can just look at it if you want to make it.
Cordy said that a while ago. You should put the recipe up on a big card before.
Oh, I did.
Yeah.
See? I just followed instructions.
I'll tell her you listened.
Yeah.
She'll feel good.
Sounds good. So thanks, Philip. Patreon.com/CFC for those. Like, share, subscribe right now. Download our free ebook right now. We're teaching you how to drink. It's going to go bad and you're going to hate this tequila? No. But that tells me and you at home, if you have an older bottle of tequila and you have a newer bottle of tequila and you're trying to figure out which one's better and that one's 2.5 years old.